Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee, thanks for tuning in. Hey, today we're going to change the mower deck belt on the 445 54-inch deck. So never done that before. Be the first time since I've owned the mower, and it's showing some signs of wear, so I want to get it taken care of before next summer. I don't want it to fail halfway through my mowing season. So we'll do that together today, and I'll walk you through the steps. All right, guys, so here's the top of the deck. I got it cleaned up a little bit with some degreaser. And what we got to do is we're going to replace this belt here. The steps in the manual call for removing this idler spring. And then we're supposed to remove this pulley and then go ahead and change the belt. So it should be a fairly simple process, but I've never done it before. So we'll document how it goes here and kind of go through the steps. Let me show you the belt that I got to replace it with. So for this one, I got this off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I got the Stens belt. I didn't go with the OEM on this one. You know, I work in manufacturing industry and we do a lot of private label packaging. So it's no surprise to me that, you know, John Deere's not making their own belt. And Stens is a reputable company. Who knows? They probably make the belt for John Deere. So I just went ahead and went with their brand this time, and we'll give it a shot. And if I have issues with it, I'll put it in the comments if it happens. But other than that, this is what we're going to check out. Okay, so the first step, we're going to remove this idler pulley. Just got some pliers here. I'm going to grab it from this side over here. I do have some safety glasses on just in case something went crazy with the spring, but that is a pretty simple pull there. So you kind of see how we're going here. Just stick that right back over there. One of the first things I did is I took a few pictures of this just so I can make sure that we remember the path of travel. But it's probably a good idea to also just make a quick little diagram. So I'm going to do that. Okay, as simple as that. This is easier to reference back than pictures. So you can see I just drew in each of the pulleys and then drew the belt pattern to make sure that we put it back on the right way. Another thing to note is that the belt is tapered. So the tapered part goes to the inside. All right, we'll go ahead and move this pulley. It'll give us extra room if nothing else, and that's what the manual says to do, so we'll do it. It's simple. It's a 1/2 inch. Okay, there's our new belt. Hopefully it'll fit. So let's go ahead and get this one taken off now that we have our diagram. See, that's what's funny to me is we're taking off this pulley, but the difficult ones are like these ones here that have the guard in between here and there. So I may just go ahead and take that off too. Why fight it? And actually, I don't even have to take it off. I just loosen it up and it moves forward. So look at that. So then the other challenge is in here around the gearbox. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, so okay. Now I get it, guys. So this is why we had to move this pulley E, because we actually need to take it off here, not where I took it off here for the 1/2 inch. So we're actually taking it off just to clear this so we can get around the drive pulley. 3/4 too big. Let's try 5/8. 5/8 might be it. Let's see if 9/16 fits. Too small. So this is a 5/8. It is actually loose enough that I can do it by hand now with the wrench underneath. Alright. So we got this whole apparatus here. It does have a bushing that goes in between, so we don't want to miss that. And then we can just go ahead and throw this guy back on here. For the moment. Okay, now with that off, look at this. Now we can slide the belt out underneath. So that was the key. So while I'm in here, I'm going to pause a minute and do a little cleanup. Probably not quite necessary, but can't stand it. So I'm going to give it a clean while it's accessible. I'm using this oil eater degreaser. This stuff really cuts through the grease and grime. And you can't beat an old toothbrush. All right, looks better anyway. So here is the belt I just took off. So this was one of the cracks that was really starting to concern me. That's pretty good size. Other than that, you know, I don't know that there was too many other issues with it, but is that the same crack or a second crack? Might be the same one. But yeah, probably time to replace it. Okay, so we'll go on with the new one here. So I got to get underneath my drive shaft. And I'm going around this guy. Right here. Now we got to take and go around this guy. Okay. Now here's where we go in and under our drive shaft. Very easy with that pulley out of the way. And now we got to go around this guy. All right, so there we have it, as easy as that. And now we can and start to put it back together and see how easy that idler pulley goes back on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten this one over here back up again, because we really didn't have to do much with that. Actually, I'm gonna leave that loosened up because that might give me a little bit more play while I get this idler pulley one back in place. Okay, let's put this on. So we'll run the belt around here in the proper orientation. So it goes on this side in between this big 5/8 bolt and the pulley. And then we'll run this back over to the hole here. All right, now we'll get the 5/8 nut started underneath. I feel like that I get that bushing in there. I want to make sure that I didn't miss that. Yes, the bushing is in there. A little tricky getting under here now with the belts on, or with the blades in the way. Okay, we got that on. I'm actually not on my pulley over on this corner, so I'm going to try to get that on there. All right, now we're on. Feel pretty good here. I think I got this. Let's get this guy hand tight for now, and we can torque it. This is 1/2 inch, even though this guy's kind of off. These guys are 1/2 inch. And this guy here, I guess it's a little bit flexible. It doesn't really say exactly where it's supposed to be, so I'm just gonna kind of put it in the middle here. Okay. Now I think we're ready to throw that idler pulley on. So stick that back on here. See if we can't pull it. All right, that was easy. So guys, I think that's it for us right here. Let me give it a few rotations here. Okay, everything appears pretty smooth. Okay, got that guy tightened up. I guess the only thing left to do, guys, is to throw this cap on. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a greasing. Got to get this guy over here. And I'm going to call this a video. So appreciate you watching. You know, seemed like a pretty simple belt change, but I know a lot of times guys don't have the manual, so it's good to be able to see a video on how to do it. So I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, go ahead and give it a like, and we'll see you on the next video.
Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. Thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your right. I have other content linked for you on the left side. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.